Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Horror Trans. I am Stephanie Bree. I am a transgender woman, and I talk all things horror. And today we're doing American Psycho. This is a movie that stars crap. I forgot his name. The dude who played Batman in the Christopher Nolan movies. Anyways, he's basically he's a serial killer, but it's a little bit more interesting than it sounds. So his name is Patrick Bateman, the character. It's set in the 1980s in New York City, and he's a yuppie. He works in some financial firm doing financial stuff, rich people things. And basically, the gist is he's bored. And so, to stave off boredom, he kidnaps people, takes them to his apartment, and murders them, then disposes of the bodies. Now, it's a pretty slow moving movie, but it's actually a very interesting movie because it kind of shows you what, it's in a way. I'm going to compare it to American Beauty, where it's kind of like, bored rich people, or not necessarily rich people. American Beauty was more like middle class, but, people who have it all basically getting bored because, like, what else is there to do in life once you have it all? And it's kind of interesting in that regards. Now, there is one actor in this movie, I do remember his name. He is a god among men. His name is Willem Dafoe, one of the greatest actors of all time. Absolutely fantastic in this movie, as always, as he is in everything. He plays a detective who is investigating one of the missing persons that Patrick Bateman killed. His name will pop in my head like probably after I'm done recording this video. But anyways, yeah. So he spends the movie, spending time with prostitutes and murdering them, and then covering up his murders, but also doing rich people things, like taking his girlfriend to fancy restaurants and meeting his other yuppie friends at fancy places, clubs, restaurants, and the like, and just doing general rich people things. So he's actually playing Bruce Wayne without the Batman, but as a murderer instead of as a crime fighter. It's actually a very good movie. It's got some pretty good kills. I don't want to spoil it. It's got some really good kills. It doesn't have a lot of kills, but it's really good. And it's like one of those smart horror movies. So, it's rare for me to recommend a smart horror movie, but this is one I really like. And I do rank this as a buy. This is one I have in my collection, and this is one I think you should have in your collection. I believe this is a modern classic, and I think this is a movie that is definitely well worth your time. Even being set in the 80s, it was made in the 90s. Excuse me. So it will be familiar to you if you watch a lot of 80s horror. But it's also fresh and kind of original, actually, if you think about it. So yeah, American Psycho, definitely check it out. Really good movie. Thumbs up.